Is the $300 Yosuda indoor stationary bike a good deal? I'm Vern from usawafitness, and I'm about to give you my pros and cons. Let's go. First things first. Here on my usawafitness review channel, I focus on reviewing products for those balling on a budget, and the Yosuda indoor cycling bike lines up pretty good for those of us building home, backyard, and garage gyms on a budget. You can find this one on Amazon for $309. Now, when I searched for indoor cycling bikes on Amazon, I found this bike the most frequently rated with over 18,000 ratings and an average of 4.5 stars. The next highest rated bike came in just under 7,000. I found that encouraging before I even started my review because it means a lot of people are buying the bike and rating it favorably, giving consumers like you a base level of confidence about purchasing the bike even before watching an in-depth review like the one you're watching with me right now. Now, sticking with that price for a second, I want to point out just how much more you be paying for a Peloton or a similar bike. The Peloton is going to clip you for an additional $1,100 for the basic bike and another $1,700 for the plus. Now, I've reviewed the Peloton here on my usawafitness review channel, and I think it's an amazing product, but I never buy one simply because I don't want to have to pay that reoccurring $40 monthly fee. Now, I surveyed everyone I could think of who owned a Peloton and asked how many times a week they used their Pelotons. And the number of people that use it consistently was extremely low. I ain't making this stuff up, y'all. Go over to your friends' homes with a Peloton and ask them to pull up their Peloton workout history. Now, if you're on the fence about a bike because you want to add a cardio element into your workout routine, buying something like this $300 bike might be a better option. Remember, you can still use the Peloton app on your phone or your tablet for $12.99 a month. And then, if you ride consistently enough, maybe you can go and get you a Peloton or something similar later without having to risk buying something that you regret later because you don't use it. Sometimes purchasing something like this bike online is scary because you got to put it together. But the Yosuda indoor stationary bike is pretty easy to build and comes mostly fully assembled. Now, I did an unboxing and assembly video for it, and I'll post that for you all in the very near future. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you can check it out if you're thinking about getting one of these boys. The bike's footprint is pretty small at 40 inches long and 20 inches wide with a minimum handlebar height of 45 inches and a maximum handlebar height of 49. The lowest you can set the seat is 34 inches and the highest is 40. I laid that out for you all so you have a good idea of where you could put the bike in your backyard, garage, and home gym and as a base for whether or not it's going to be a good fit for your body size. The bike is very solidly built, weighing in just under 73 pounds, and Yosuda sets the maximum user weight limit at 270 pounds. I think most of you all will fit this bike nicely. Even my boy Mike here at 6'6" was able to comfortably train on the Yosuda indoor stationary bike. They've added some really nice touches in that you can individually adjust all four corners of the bike stabilizers so your bike is always going to sit solidly on the floor regardless if you have a slightly unbalanced workout area or not. The seat is big, plush, and comfortable, especially compared to a Peloton or even my Assault Bike Classic. It also has micro adjustment room to help you get that custom fit. The handlebars are comfortable too, and I've seen where some people have forgotten to apply the side stabilizer option, which can fool you into thinking that the handlebars are less stable than they really are. You can tighten them up both here on the front as well as the side, and this thing feels like a tank when you want it. Now, this guy has a friction-based flywheel, and that's one of the things that makes this bike less expensive than a magnetic flywheel like the Peloton, but it's effective, and you can really feel it when you start cranking it down. Over time, this pad is going to wear down, but Yosuda gives you a free replacement in the box with the bike. I talked earlier about being able to use your phone or tablet with the bike, and you won't have to worry about buying a separate mount because the bike comes with this little snap-on phone/tablet holder. It also has a AA battery-powered display that you can use to track your ride time, speed, distance, calories burned, and it also has an odometer. For those of you visiting my channel for the first time, this is my usawafitness review channel where I not only review fitness equipment, but also use some of my 10 years experience as a personal trainer to show you how to use some of it. Now that's important in this case because I was able to get a ton of different people out there on this bike. Some of what I learned is that the bike is easy to adjust, it has a really comfortable seat, and it has an overall comfortable ride. Now, a few of my clients who have magnetic flywheel bikes like the Peloton commented on how much more easy it is to gauge how much tension you are adding when turning up the tension on their bikes over the Yosuda. That's a fair point and one that even I noticed between this and the Peloton, even with my limited experience with the Peloton. The other thing that I don't exactly love about this bike is the small plastic tires on the front stabilizers that you use when you're moving the bike. I wish they were bigger and rubber since I moved this thing around outside on a concrete surface, and that's going to chew up these things over a very short period of time. Because of that, I mainly carry this thing when I'm outside. Those last 2 points are the only real negatives I see in this Yosuda indoor stationary bike, so I'm giving it a thumbs up. And if you like what I had to say here today, go ahead and give me one of those Fonzarellis by hitting that like sign. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button too so you can check out more content like this in the future. Thanks for watching, everybody. Love and peace. Out.